I haven't talked in a few days, and I'm sorry about that. Um, so the last live, sorry, I look like shit. By the way, I need to shave and do my hair and stuff. The last live I did on Halloween, right? So that was the 31st. Today is November 5th, and there's been a lot going on. I'm still in Phoenix. I'm taking care of a few things while I'm here. Um, I will have some things to announce about that probably in the near future. But it's been an interesting week. So yesterday, just to give everybody a heads up, so like I did a live on October 31st, and it was, at this haunted house for Halloween. It was a lot of fun with my family and stuff. But November 4th is an interesting day because that's my mother's birthday. And, my mother passed away. She passed away in 2023, January 8th. That's what this statue is for. No, yeah. So she passed away January 8th, 2023. But my friend Donna, who I'm here with, she's like a sister to me. Her mother, I'm, anyways, I'm sorry. My mother passed away in 23, but her birthday was yesterday, the 4th. And then my best friend Donna, who's like a sister to me, her mother and I were very close as well for the last like 15 years or so. And she was there for me a lot, especially when my mother got really sick. But she passed away in 2022 on November 4th. So November 4th is a crazy day because it's my mother's birthday, but it's also Sue's sort of death anniversary. So Donna and I were sort of out celebrating our mothers. What did we do? We just kind of had a chill day. We got mimosas. We're just hanging out. We got a lot of stuff done. I'm actually here in Phoenix, and I'm getting some car work done right now, and all that stuff. So and I'm gonna try and get a piercing here. I want to get I want to try and get my eyebrow re-pierced up here, and then I also want to might get it pierced or my ear pierced right here. So we're trying to get the woman who does the piercings to be available, but she hasn't. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll be able to get that. But yeah, so I'm here in Phoenix. Sorry, I haven't been sleeping that well. But I'm here in Phoenix, and they're an hour ahead. So it's interesting because on Sunday here, so I had we had Halloween here on 31st. That's the last time I did my live. Then we had the first, which was the Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos was also on the second, which was Sunday, and that's interesting because that was also the time change. So um, technically, right now it's 6 o'clock in Los Angeles, but I'm in Phoenix, so here it's 7. So Phoenix doesn't celebrate the celebrate. They don't honor the time change. So even though like it was the same time when I got here. Now LA is an hour behind us. So because of the time change. So here it's 7, there it's 6. So I have not really, because they're always like the week after the time change is always the most difficult. I never did it. I never experienced it. So I will experience it when I go home. But it doesn't matter now because I didn't lose that hour. I'll actually get it. I'm sorry. I know we gain it back. I'll get it back when I go home in a few days. But yeah, so there's gonna be some big changes in my life. Working on a few things while I'm here. Working on. I had to work on a pitch deck for something I wrote for my agent. I'm working on my novel. Working on a couple of scripts for Massacre Minds because I really want you guys to. Because like I said, we've done 5 of the short films. Mason. Oh, dude, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. I try to do lives as often as I can. I've been behind for the last few days, so I'm doing it today. I did one on Halloween, a live, and I was at this like really cool haunted house, but for some reason I didn't have the best service, so it didn't. My live didn't do that well. So I've been kind of all over the place the last few days. So I usually do them this time in the evening. But yeah, so presently I'm in Phoenix, but I live in Los Angeles. Some big changes here in my life over the next couple of months, moving into 2026. So hello Ezra Huckabee, thank you. Welcome to my live. Um, yeah, so I haven't done a live in about 4 days, 5 days. But like I was saying, my we're celebrating my mother's birthday yesterday, along with my friend Donna. Her mother's passing. Her mother's like a mother to me. So celebrating both mothers yesterday. one birthday, one death anniversary, and had mimosas and just it's fine. But yeah, it was good to honor our mothers. We had mimosas and just kind of chilled. Or actually, ironically, I travel every October. Well, my mother passed, but I will. She will hear you say it because she passed in January 2023. So, but mom, makes sense. Happy birthday. So I usually travel every January for my birthday. I'm just making stuff up. I'm sorry. Every February. Every February, I travel for my birthday, and because I was in Belize a couple weeks ago, and I was held at knife point, and I got mugged. All my friends are a little worried, and I travel alone, so a lot of my friends are a little worried right now about me traveling alone. So I was like, okay, in February for my birthday, I will take a cruise. I haven't taken a cruise in a while. I want to take a cruise, and my friend Donna, who I'm here with right now, her and her husband took a cruise for their anniversary a couple months ago. And so she's like, and I said, just take a quick Mexican cruise for a few days. Should be pretty chill. And then she messaged me and she's like, I just got a deal from when I was on the cruise a couple months ago, and it's going to be an amazing rate for two people. And I was like, we got to fucking do it. And then we found out that we could upgrade it to get a balcony, and it wasn't much more. So we're going to go on this cruise in February. But her birthday's in December. My birthday's about 4 days before we get on the cruise. So we're going to go and celebrate both of our birthdays. So yes, my mother was passed from old age. She was a heavy smoker, so she had COPD. So, and she lived in an oxygen tank for many, many years. So, but anyway, so I'm here and we're planning this cruise. It's going to be totes amazing. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna have Wi-Fi in the cruise, but if I do, which I probably will, I'm gonna try and do lives while I'm on the ship. Okay, you guys. So I'll try and set that shit up. It'd be kind of cool to do a live from the ship, right? Like I can do vlogs, but I won't be able to upload it. So I gotta have internet. If I can get the interwebs, I'll do that. I'll do my lives while I'm on the ship. That'd be fun. I can take you guys around the ship and see what it's like. So, anyways, I haven't done a vlog in the last couple of days. Sorry, like I said, the last one was on was Halloween, and we were doing this haunted house, and it was really awesome, and the vlog was going great. But for some reason, so I'm a little tired. I have not been sleeping good. But anyways, the I didn't have the best service for some particular reason, and then like about 6 minutes into my vlog, 6 minutes into my vlog, I lost like internet, and I was like, "Brr." So my friend jumped on. My friend goes, every time I jump on, you freeze up, and I was like, so sorry. So I haven't done one in a couple of days. I know I was due one, and I hadn't talked to you guys in a while. A cruise is that's a good question. It really depends on what cruise line, where you're going, how long it's for, where you stop at. This one, we got a really amazing rate. I mean, it's like half off almost. So it's probably like for a 5 day cruise to be in a cabin with a balcony, it's about $1,000. That's just the cruise. Like you're not. That's now if you want the drink package, if you want to go on excursions, they're all separate. But um, our cruise is like $500, but it's gonna be like $400 for all inclusive drinks. Excursions are like 50, $60. I really don't know. It can just depend on, like I said, where you're going, how many days, what kind of room you have, because you could have a room on the bottom where you're inside. You could have a cruise where you're what they call an ocean view. You don't have a balcony, but you can see out the window, and those it's like you're on the same levels, but instead of being sort of in the center of the ship, you're on the outside of the ship, right? But you don't have a balcony. So it's called ocean view. You have a window, and then you can be on the top with a balcony, and that's what we have. And I was like, it's my birthday, and now we're celebrating our both birthdays. So we're going for our birthdays. We're older. I said, we can afford this. We should just fucking do the balcony. And she did a cruise, her and her husband, and I think they said that they didn't have a balcony, but they had ocean view. And she was like, I would definitely love to have a balcony. And I go, was that just such a great deal? So we should just do the balcony. So we did the balcony. I did a balcony. I did a Disney cruise about 3 years ago. We had the balcony, and I was obsessed with it. And I was like, if I could ever go on cruises again, I told myself I was never going to get anything less than a balcony. If I could, I mean. So, oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot, actually. Um, it's not till February, so we have a couple months to plan everything. But I'm excited. We were planning some stuff today. We're gonna go out a day early. We got a hotel. The hotel will then we can leave our car there and it shuttles us to the port. And so then we get on the boat. We just chill. It's a 5 day cruise, and yeah, I don't know. It's all fun stuff. It's asking me to do a little Q&A thing here. Sorry. Um, but I do always travel on my trip. So last year for my trip, which was this year, back in February, I went to I went to because I turned 50, and I went to Vietnam. I was there for 3 weeks. I was in Vietnam, and then from Vietnam I went to Cambodia. From Cambodia I went to Thailand. That was an amazing trip. Definitely worth it. So also, just for the record, I'm gonna be going having dinner shortly. I think. So let me just adjust this. This it gives a question I want to get out of the way. So I'm gonna be having dinner soon, but I wanted to guys, I haven't done my live in like almost a week. I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart. I know sometimes I disappear. It's never intentional. It means I don't have a because with the lives, I like to sit down and actually talk to you guys, and except for when I do things like the haunted house. Like I like to just jump on and tell you guys what I'm doing. But tonight I just had a few. Do you play any video games? Any classics? I bought a Switch a couple of years ago. No, I bought it. No, when did I buy my Switch? I bought my Switch earlier this year because I took it on the plane because I had the flight from LA to South Korea was like 14 hours. And then the flight from South Korea into Vietnam was 6 hours. So flying for 20 hours, I needed to download a game because there's also the same way back. So it's 20 hours back. So I bought a game system, and I haven't played it in the last few months because I have games on my tablet, and I also have games on my phone, and then I read a lot of books. So I have not been playing anything, but I was playing Zelda, and I was playing like the Adams Family game, which I do love. I was also playing Hogwarts Legacy, but I wasn't very good at it. And actually, I need to bring it back up and see if I can play again because I was actually having a lot of fun on that game, and I wanted to play it again. So, what about you? I'm not a gamer. You might even mention games I've never even heard of, so I apologize. But those are the three that I was playing. Actually, I brought this. Ironically, I actually brought the system with me to my friend's house, so I can show you. I'm playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I can't for the life of me figure out because I'm not a gamer. And then this one, Adam's Family, Mansion Mayhem, which this was actually a lot of fun. I love Adam's Family. I actually wish I wasn't Adams. And right now, you guys, I'm going to show you the book I'm reading. I'm going through because I was going to a lot of horror conventions and I love books. And so right now I'm reading this book called The Beast of Cain. It is so good. This book is so good. I need to get some reading done tonight. Right? Yeah, Zelda's a great classic game. So, what's up? The guy your wife said no, don't worry about, or no, no, as I know him. What's going on? No, I did my live. The last live I did, sorry, the last live I did was on Halloween, and I was doing that quick haunted house thing, talking about, and it was funny. Sure enough, as soon as you log on, as soon as you log on, my internet goes back. I don't know why. I think Verizon, but it feels like whenever I do something cool and I want to show you guys, my internet just does not work, and I don't know why. This book is good, called The Beast of Cain. I'm gonna read you the back of it real quick if I can read. It's really kind of dark in here. No, you're not bad luck. I just have shitty service. So basically, it's about it says when the Gordon family opens the door to a stray elk hound, they unwittingly welcome in the forces of evil. For according to the local priest, the huge dog is Satan himself, fulfilling an ancient prophecy. But no one will believe the warning, even when sheep and wolves are mysteriously slaughtered, even when frenzied pets turn on their owners, even when Emily Forrest is savagely eaten alive, which actually I'm about to get to that part of the book. It's the first of many human victims. Then the last part says, as winter tightens its icy grip on the remote town of Cain, its unprotected people must face an unearthly terror. Sounds so good. It's actually really good. I'm actually really, really, really enjoying it. I found it at a horror convention, and it's kind of like a Wendigo. Yeah, but it is technically supposed to be like the devil himself, according to this. And then I have another book that I brought in case I finish this one, which I got at another horror convention. And my friend, this guy was sitting next to me, and I bought this book called Where Dreams Are Entombed. And then I also have another book. I brought a few books with me because I'm going to be here for. I was here for a while. Um, Now I was actually reading this one, but I don't read a lot of graphic novels. But this one's like queer based. It's a queer graphic novel called Covenant, Volume One. And it's actually these drawings are like stunning. This book is amazing. I want to finish it because I want to read more. But I don't read a lot of graphic novels, you guys. So getting into it. But I wanted to jump on because, like I said, I did my live last. I haven't done for a while. Still here in Phoenix, kind of hanging out. Going to be heading back to LA. Let's see, today's Wednesday, so Monday. I'm heading back Monday. Yeah, getting my car worked on while I'm out here. Taking care of a few things. I'm gonna have some announcements in the next month about things in my life. So, um, you read Lord of the Rings when you were a kid. That's pretty awesome. I've never read Lord of the Rings. I did read like it when I was in the sixth grade. That was an intense book. I honestly don't think I've. I actually don't think I ever finished it because it was such a thick book and I was so young. Because when I saw the movies, I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was like an entity. Like I didn't know what he was. So I don't like manga. I don't like manga. I don't like. I'm not into like anime and graphic novels. Like I told you, this is the first graphic novel I ever read, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's queer based, and then I actually, even though I don't like graphic novels, did buy another graphic novel that was horror themed because I wanted to support the artist. So, but I have a ton of books to read, so I'm really just trying to get all caught up on my books. So, but yeah, so I get my car fixed today. No, you missed this, but yesterday, so today's the 5th. I came out here to Phoenix on the 31st, and then that night we did the haunted mansion and stuff, the haunted house, and then um Saturday and Sunday just did a bunch of stuff. Like we did drag queen bingo on or Friday or Saturday morning, which was amazing. It was Disney villains themed. It was just fucking so much fun. And then Sunday was pretty chill. But yesterday was the 4th, and the 4th is my mom's birthday. And of course, she passed away a couple years, so I was celebrating her. And then my best friend who I'm out here with, her mother, who was like a second mom to me, actually passed away on November 4th. And so the 4th is always sort of a day that we celebrate our mothers. Even though my mom passed away on January 8th, that's I celebrate that by myself. But on the 4th, it's my mother's birthday and uh her mother's death day. So we kind of just celebrate those. Jafar is the best Disney villain. Right, but my favorite is Ursula. Ursula is the best. And I actually got to work with the woman that played Ursula. That was amazing. While we're on the subject, and I do have to go soon because it's going to be dinner shortly, but I am curious at what everybody's. Oh, thank you, Nietzsche. I appreciate that. I want to know what everybody's favorite Disney movie is. I do have to go soon because it is going to be my friends making dinner because I'm here at their house, so we're going to have dinner shortly. Let me just check out and make sure they're not eating without me. Hold on, okay? No, they're still cooking. Okay. I just don't want to. I don't want to miss out on dinner. What's everybody's favorite Disney movie? Tell me that before we jump off. Will that change this here? Can I change this question? I'm from Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles, California. Um, so, and my favorite Disney movie is my favorite Disney movie is actually Hunchback of Notre Dame, but my favorite Disney villain is Ursula. Fox and the Hound. Oh, that's a cute one. I think is Disney. Troll in Central Park. I don't think that's Disney. I've never heard of that one. Nice to meet you too, Nietzsche. Where are you from? I know the Fox and the Hound is Disney. I don't know what Troll in Central Park is. I don't know. No, I think you're making that up. But anyways, my favorite Disney movie is Hunchback of Notre Dame, and my favorite Disney villain is Ursula. And I got to meet. So the voice of Ursula was B. Arthur. No, I'm sorry. The original voice of Ursula was Pat Carroll. It was originally supposed to be B. Arthur, but it's not. Uh, that's a long story. Apparently, it just didn't work out, so they used Pat Carroll. I did a movie years ago with her daughter, and then it's in 1994. It's not Disney. Oh, okay. Troll and such. I never heard of it, but the Fox and the Hound is a cute one. So yeah, got to work with Pat Carroll on a movie because I knew her daughter and she was in the scene, and I got to get a picture with her, and she was amazing, and it was just so great working with her. Oh, you're from the UAE. I've never been to the United Arab Emirates. I would go. I'm a little nervous about traveling alone to the Middle East, but I mean, some parts of it look amazing. Like I love to go to Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi. I'd like to go to Dubai. So who knows, you guys? Who knows? It might be in my future. So, anyways, I know it's not a quick, but I wanted to just say to everybody that I'm sorry I haven't been online for the last week. And I was just sitting here before dinner. I was like, you know what? Because I'm in Phoenix, I'm an hour ahead. Right now it's 7:30. It's 6:30 where I live. Um, and so this is about the time that I do my lives, anyways. But when you say, oh, well, you in the military, so I know you've been in the Middle East because of the military. But did you, when you say you had a fun, are you being sarcastic? No, no, because I know your humor, so I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. And I'm not working currently. I am on vacation, visiting some friends and family. I start a movie soon, so I have to go back to California on Monday because I start filming on Wednesday. So yes, I had a feeling you were being sarcastic. I wonder if it would be different because you went with the military. I wonder if it would be different because if you traveled personally. You know what I'm saying? Like I wonder how much different it would be. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be dinner time soon. I come in and watch TV and read books and relax. I got my new iPad. I set that up. But yeah, I want to finish this book because you guys, it's so good. The Beast of Cain. I'm only halfway through. So. But yeah, I freelance because I work in film, so I don't work all the time. But I'm out here just trying to take care of a few things personally, and because the industry is kind of like weird right now. It's been taking a while to recover, so I am. Well, I'll just say I'm thinking about moving out here for a bit as sort of a contingency plan for the next year. Did No No show up? No No's always here. He's the guy your wife said don't worry about. That's No No. Glitch says hi. No No, look at you're more popular than I am. People come into my live looking for you. Child of God Almighty, Jesus went on the cross for your sins and rose on the third day. Oh, that was nice of him. Did you bring me some wine? Because I'm getting low on my cup here. We did trivia last night. Got third place. I'm not really good at trivia, but at least we got, at least we got, at least we placed. The top three, you got a gift card, so at least we got the third place. No, no, Glitch is looking for you. You got to say hi. Oh, he's famous. Glitch is a troll. He must troll you a lot, but well, he must be if he's coming to my live and not even saying hi to me. Glitch, you got to say hi to me. It's my live. You can't just be coming here looking for No No. Even though you know No No's going to be here. No No's always on my lives. No No knows what's up. Tomorrow I have to work on. He blocked you. I'm not surprised. If you start trolling my account, I'm gonna start blocking you too. So please choose your next words carefully. But as I say, no, no, I'm going to. I gotta start working. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on the novel, and I gotta write the next. I was working on the next script for um, Massacre Minds, and I gotta do that tomorrow because it's been an interesting. Oh, well, hold on, because he's responding. So, no, no says I've blocked Glitch because of his views. Ask him about Jews and African Americans. Get his opinion, and you'll see why. He just says, and then Glitch says, tell him how's mom Donnie. I have a feeling it's about to get crazy on my live, and I'm about to put an end to it. Um. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Do I have to block you too, Glitch? Because I can. I don't want you to get rude on here. This is a safe place for everybody. Even no, no, no one attacks. No, no. Okay. He says, "I am Jewish. What the hell is he talking about?" I don't know, bro. Do your own live and talk to people there. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. This is my live. We're not even talking about this stuff. Not safe for Eagle fans though. I pick you not an Eagles fan. What's your favorite team then? Not safe for Eagles. Well, I don't watch sports. Although it's interesting. I mean, even though I don't even though I don't watch sports, I did stumble upon some of that the Dodgers games in the World Series, and I feel like that was kind of amazing. Like 18 innings, the Dodgers win, and then they went to the seventh game, and it looked like the Blue Jays were going to win, and then the Dodgers came in at the last minute. We're like, psych, we're taking the game. So like I said, I'm not a big sports fan, but I did stumble upon those things. So I do feel like if you were an Angel, or I do feel like if you were a baseball fan, this World Series was very exciting. I feel like that. Now, of course, I'm personally not a sports fan, but it's very exciting and it's fun. So I was out here in Phoenix when the Dodgers won, and I was sitting here going, "Oh, the Dodgers won. It's gonna get fucking hell crazy in California because they get stupid crazy in Los Angeles," and they did. From what I hear, it got a little crazy. So I don't know why people are always gonna be acting a fool. When the Blue Jays had a pitcher named Bieber and he's Canadian, I thought they were gonna win. I mean, they did really good from what I could tell. You know, so but so so I mean, that I'm thinking about moving out here for about 6 months, 2 years to kind of get my life back in order. The film industry's been a bit crazy, so that's been hard, and I just been dealing with personal stuff, and I kind of want to get my life back in order. I want to get my head on straight and get out of this dark place. So I'm going to be moving here for a little bit. These people are like family to me, and I need that. So I've just been staying here to sort of like figure out some stuff on this end, and then I got to go back home and figure out some stuff on that end. See if I can make it work. So I wasn't going to make an announcement. I haven't made the announcement officially because I haven't made it all work yet. So yes, we are doing both of them, and I have to go back. What does that mean? Team Heart just jumped on and talked about something. You must have been in the middle of a conversation. Yes, we're doing both of them, and I have to go back. All right, we'll go back. Thank you for jumping on my live. Actually, it's going to be dinner time shortly here. Like I said, my friend's husband's making dinner. He's cooking for his daughter. I just also getting dinner. Lucky me. So I'm going to go chill and hang out. Actually, I got to refill my wine too. Make sure you do at least one. Was that for me, no, or was that for Team Art 252? Also, you guys, for us Americans, Thanksgiving's coming and then Christmas. I was at the store today and everything's all fucking Christmas. I'm not ready for Christmas. Christmas is over to me. Like my Christmas was Halloween. I'm not looking forward to the holidays. I was hoping for it to cool down and then I come out to Phoenix and it's been like 85 every day. So crazy. Of course, you love Thanksgiving. You have family. Do you like Christmas? Not a big Christmas fan. But maybe the holidays might be great this year because I'm going to be around people that I consider family. And it might fill me with the Christmas spirit. But it's been such a tough 5 years of the industry and life. And so I haven't really been a fan of the holidays per se or anything else. So I kind of just like live through the holidays and then when they're over, I look forward to my vacation. But and I mentioned this earlier. No, I think before you got on that my friend and I are taking a cruise. So I'll be taking a cruise to Mexico in February. We just kind of booked it all while I was here. We knew we were going to do it. We started booking before I got out here. Finalized it when I was here. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's 5 days in the Mexican Riviera. I mean, not really Mexican Riviera. We're just going to Cabo and Ensenada. But we, I got a fat deal. My friend got a fat deal through Carnival, through the casino, actually. They gave us a really amazing deal. And we couldn't turn it down. And so because of that, we decided to get the balcony because I was like, I'm not about to go on a cruise and sit. I know I'm at the balcony. I want to sit out there and lounge and drink and look at the ocean, watch the sunset. That's the shit I want. So we're doing that to be fucking amazing. And I'll try and get the internet package so I can at least try and do a live. I can't guarantee Um, I can't guarantee that I'll have great internet there, but I'll do my best. And if oh, come in. Is it time for dinner? I'm doing my live right now, but I'm gonna. You want to say hi? Here's my niece. Say hi. Actually, I could probably just flip the camera. She says hi. This is Nicole. She sometimes jumps on my live. All right, hugs and kisses, everybody. I gotta get some dinner time and spend time with the family. So, no, no, I'm gonna look into that 70K for Viking cruises. That sounds amazing. I'll spend a year. I would promise I would just spend a year doing a cruise. So, all right, I gotta go spend time with family. Thank you, everybody, for jumping on my live, and I will try and do one tomorrow, and we'll talk. All right, no, no, I'll tell you. I said hello.